Jeju Air, they're down by close to 14% at the moment. Its parent, AK Holdings, the insurer shares for other companies, including Samsung Fire and Machine Insurance, will be on watch as well, as they were the insurers of the Jeju airplane that crashed. Watching some of the aircraft and aviation names as the Korean session gets underway, because investigators are focusing on a bird strike and an unusual landing gear failure as the possible causes of the Boeing 737 crash in South Korea that killed 179 people. Our Bloomberg Global Business reporter Hee-Jin Kim joins us now. We are just getting lines at the moment crossing the Bloomberg with an announcement from South Korea's acting president, Choi Sang-mok. Of course, he's not been in the job for very long after his predecessor was also impeached. He's calling for an investigation into the cause of the crash and has asked the Transport Ministry to do safety checks on aviation. He is saying that South Korea will use all resources for the families and those injured in the Jeju crash. We are seeing actually at the moment Jeju Air shares dropping 13% as that first reaction on the market. So what can we expect going forward in terms of perhaps, some of the actions from the government and what we're looking forward to in terms of the further developments of the data and evidence that becomes available from the aftermath of this incident?
Yeah, so the investigators yesterday collected two key critical evidences, which is flight recorders, and another is voice recorders, which records basically the conversation between the cockpit and the control tower. So they're going to analyze these two critical evidences first, but it's going to take about a month because one of the recorders were partly damaged. So I expect it's going to take some time for us to see the final conclusion about the cause of this accident. And then meanwhile, we see this incident that definitely have some impact on the Korean economy, because now people are saying that we need to be more cautious in terms of using the low-cost carrier. And then as you mentioned, Korea is already suffering the political crisis because of the impeachment of the President Yoon Suk-yeol, as well as the Prime Minister in just 2 weeks. So that hurt the consumer sentiment already. And then this disaster with this Jeju Air, apparently most of the passengers seems to be the group tour package consumers who are trying to enjoy their Christmas holidays and New Year holidays with their family and friends, and it's gonna definitely hurt the domestic consumption in South Korea.
It's very interesting that you talk about that, because of course we have the week-long period of mourning as well that's been declared. And actually, if we recall, just 10 years ago with that sinking of the Seawall ferry, we saw that actually casting a big economic shadow over the South Korean economy then as well. We'll continue to watch for further developments. Of course, our Bloomberg Global Business reporter Hee-Jin Kim is there with the latest. As I mentioned just a few minutes ago, we do see that big reaction when it comes to Jeju Airlines. Jeju Air, they're down by close to 14% at the moment. Its parent, AK Holdings, also looking to see that reaction after we saw the devastating crash over the weekend with 179 killed on board, and it was one of the countries, and in fact one of the world's worst ever aviation disasters. We're also watching some of the insurer shares for other companies, including Samsung Fire and Machine Insurance, will be on watch as well, as they were the insurers of the Jeju airplane that crashed.